just listen to one narrative, you're never actually going to get the whole picture and how you're going to actually help and or save someone. My name is Mariposa. I'm a third year. I use they them pronouns and I identify as pansexual or demisexual. Actually finally having friends, but also realizing you're being tokenized for an identity, but also maybe they're fake friends.
So you don't even know.
Yeah. At the time, I needed it for survival.
Yeah.
So I got what I needed, and like I got a little pack to protect, not to protect me, but like protect me in a sense of like my life. So it was like I really wouldn't be here if I had that support, and I probably would have been better if I had adequate mental health services who are trained. Even now, I am seeking mental health services, but my worriness now is, are they trained with trans people? Do they understand pronouns? Do they understand the sectionality of gender, sexuality, and my race? There's so much things I now look into before I actually talk to someone, because I refuse to go to a mental health services for them to make me feel like shit again, make me feel like it's my fault. That was one of the reasons I didn't search for mental health is services anymore. And that's why I searched so much in my community, because they understood where I was going. They gave me validation where something like a therapist wouldn't.
My name is Jordan Rogers. I'm from Compton, California. My pronoun would be he, him. Maybe a lot of my insecurities, like when you grow up not hating, I didn't say I hated that aspect of myself. I definitely didn't like it. So like, I knew at some point it was gonna come out, and when it comes out, it's just gonna be like a mess. I remember when I came out, I was talking to my older brother, and he was like, well, if you wanna talk to somebody, seek help. And I was like, I don't need help. I'm not one of those people. He basically was like, don't judge other people for seeking help. I've never sought help because I feel like right now I'm good. Like, I'm barely happy. I'm very content. I feel like, did they have an easier time? Not necessarily, because like, yes, they're straight, but they still go through their own oppressions. Like, they don't have to experience certain things that I experienced. Like, I feel like maybe their mental health, I'm not gonna say they had it easier, but like they're not gonna feel the way that I felt. Like, they're not gonna have the same thoughts that I had, thinking like there's something wrong with me. They may feel that way about other things, but about sexuality, I feel like straight heterosexual people definitely have leadway. And then since I was gay, I'm like, okay, I want a group of gay black friends who understand the shit that I go through. I feel like I'm not as depressed because I literally like just having people there who understand me and understand the experiences that I have definitely did help me. And sometimes I do wish that I did seek help, because sometimes I just needed somebody to talk to, but nobody was there.
The mask we wear sometimes suffocate us. You know, just free yourself. Also find community. I isolated myself a lot. Try to find a physical community you can talk to. My name is Eddie Whitfield. I identify as he, him, and I am queer. One thing that really did help me was blogs and forums. Like, it's called BGC Live, Black Gay Chat. I would just chat with other black gay people in there, and we discuss our experiences. Before I actually came out to my parents, I talked to a woman who I had known since I was 12. She was a queer black woman, Kim Glanville, who had played a really huge role in my life, and I talked to her about it. She was the one who gave me the courage to come out. Right now, at the high school I work at, they just had a whole assembly about, you know, LGBTQ youth, and I see like the kids there, like I envy them. They're all able to just be themselves, and I think that has a huge part to do with schools now becoming more LGBTQ friendly.
GRE's handbrake, he, him, his. I identify as exclusively and romantically attracted to men. I feel like, yeah, resilience is good, but I think a better word might be persistence, meaning, or in terms of, this is who I am, and I'm gonna tell you who I am. This is how I will be accepted. This is how I will be treated, and I'm going to tell you that. And I will not stop until it happens, until I reach a level of comfortability. You seek out whatever community that you feel is going to support your upbringing and support your growth. And for me, that was a dance community.